everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm pretty excited because I just got my Kiara Sky dip powder kit in the mail today. So I'm just going to show you everything that I bought from Kiara Sky when I got this kit. So I did the build your own dip bundle, I think is what it was called. So it came with your choice of the dip system color kit or French kit. I actually also ordered the French kit from Amazon because I had a gift card to Amazon, but that'll be a different video if you guys want to see that. Especially with the climate of like some salons still aren't taking clients right now and they're still closed. I thought it would be nice to do more like DIY, I guess, like while you're at home kind of tutorials. And I realized that not everybody who watches my channel, you know, may be interested in acrylic or has the skill for acrylic or builder gel or hybrid gel or what have you. So I thought that I would give dip powder a try, and I actually bought this because one of my clients, her nails just do not take to acrylic. I have tried absolutely everything. At first I thought it was me, but then she told me that her nails, when she would go to the salon, would pop off within a week. And usually I could get her to about 2 weeks, but she usually had some pretty severe lifting and stuff like that. So I wanted to get the dip powder because she said that is the only thing that she's ever tried that hasn't given her crazy lifting. And I know that some clients, like, obviously people don't want you to jump right to, oh, it's, you know, the client's chemical composition, it's not me. But I truly think that's what this is, because I have tried to fix everything in my humanly power to do it. I've tried building the nails thicker, I've tried doing them thinner, I've tried sealing the cuticle first, I've tried making, you know, it so flush to the natural nail, I've tried adding, you know, more product, I've tried hand filing, I've tried e-filing, I've tried different prep and primer, I've tried different acrylic products. None of it has worked for her. So we're going to give the dip powder a shot. Hopefully it works. So I just thought I would show you what I kind of got in this little bundle. So I got the color kit from Kiara Sky, and it comes with your bond, your base, seal, protect, top, nourish, oil, and brush safer. They're numbered 1 to 6, and it comes with 5 powders. Now the French one also comes with 5 powders. It comes with natural, a pure white, and then like 3 shades of pink. These are the instructions that came with it. They're very detailed, so you can definitely follow them. And I love how it has like gel application and color. So you do not need a UV light or an LED light to do this. You don't need like a lamp. It's not required. You can use a lamp with it, but you don't have to, which I think is cool. It also included this little like tips and tricks and proper care card. You got your choice of either the dip powder recycling system or the French dip tray. I wanted the recycling system. I thought it would be more useful, but I ended up getting the other thing anyways. And it also came with 2 free patty packs, which I thought was really kind of a cute touch. So I just ordered, you know, I just picked my scents of those. And it came with 1 extra dip powder, and I got this one, which is called Tickled Pink. And I have a swatch of it right here. So that is Tickled Pink. Yeah, it's really pretty. So it's a nice, I wanted to add like a pretty pink thing to it. I also got a gel polish. I got Route 66. I was running out. Actually, oh, this is exactly like, I had a really nice rose gold from Sensation Nail, and then I ran out of it, so I was looking for a comparable one, and this looks pretty much exactly like it, but more pigmented, so yay. And then I got 4 other dip powders. Is Sorry, that took so long to come out. Oh, I also got, it came with the kit. You get 4, like, replacement brushes. I already have, like, 20 of these because I once cured my gel polish brush near the lamp, so I needed a new one. But this would probably be best for, like, base or your top, because those are kind of like the glue-like things. This dip powder I did have. This is called Let's Get Serious. It's, like, my favorite. I use it with acrylic, like, with monomer, too. It's my favorite, like, navy blue. It's sparkly. It's really pretty. So, I love that one, but I already had that one. I also got this one called Trophy Wife. It kind of, like, leaked all over the, box, but it's okay. I didn't lose too much product. And it's this, like, hot pink, color, and that's really pretty. Then I also got Cheeky, which is, like, a more tan-based nude. And it's a little more sheer than the other ones, but I still think it would be pretty for, like, a nude nail or, like, the base of, like, an ombre or something. Then I got Tahitian Princess. I think that's how you say that. If it's not, I'm sorry. And this is a really pretty... Oh, it fell on the floor. It's a really pretty, like, rose gold, like, multi kind of glitter. So, I like glitters that have, like, holographic. I think they're cool. So, I got that. And then I got Spin and Twirl, which is this really pretty nude cream shimmer. And I actually didn't know it had shimmer in it, but I have a bunch more dip powder colors coming. I've kind of fallen down the dip powder rabbit hole, and I want to try them on myself because I do want to try to grow my natural nails out, and I just kind of want to see what all the hype's about. So, if you want to see that, just stay tuned. So, I filmed the intro to this video, quite a few weeks ago, but I haven't gotten to make this dip powder video yet. So I have kind of practiced a little bit with it. Dip powder is definitely a technique that you can't just like do and assume that, you know, it's gonna be perfect. So here is the non-dominant hand video that everybody has probably been interested to have from me. So the pink stuff on here is a gel. I just didn't take it all off. Do not worry. I'm like fine. I have tips on. My nails are already prepped and, you know, the shine was taken off. Tips were blended. Tips are probably the easiest way to go about doing dip powder nails. You probably could form, if you had the skill, do a very, very thin, clear base if you want that formed look, I guess, but I don't know. I think that's almost kind of defeats the purpose of dip powder because, like, it's not supposed to need monomer and, you know, you need less supplies to just do tips. So this hand is ready to go. I actually didn't mean to make this a non-dominant hand tutorial because I was just doing my nails and kind of forgot that I normally do my right hand first and then I do my left hand for the camera. So yeah, so these are my nails. They're really, really cute, pink, rose gold. I am feeling the Disney spirit a little bit more right now because my boyfriend and I just decided that we want to try to plan a Disney trip for May 2021, and I've just been really excited about it. So I thought I would do these little Disney inspired nails. They aren't in your face Disney, which I think is really cool. I actually did a set like this on another girl when she went in March, so I thought I would try it on myself. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I thought I would show you what all these bottles are for. So this is the step 1 in the Kiara Sky dip powder system. This is your bond. So they're all labeled, so it's in this little pink bottle and it has a little number 1 on it. this is basically your primer. And then number 2 is your base. So this is the resin, this is the glue that you are going to put on every time before you go into the dip powder. So that's step 2. It is pretty strong. It's basically super glue. Step 3 is the Seal Protect, which is Kiara Sky's version of an activator. So this is what makes the glue harden, because the glue will dry, but it doesn't really get hard. It just is kind of like gummy and dry and weird. So this is the top coat from Kiara Sky. This is basically, it's like glue. Honestly, it's like super glue. I don't ever use this. The only time I use this is on my swatches because I prefer gel top coats. This is the step 5. This is a cuticle oil. It's a nice cuticle oil. It's nice and thick and it has a decent smell. So that's the step 5, the nourish oil, I suppose. And then this is step 6. So I forgot that I took the brush out of there, but this is the brush saver, step 6. And you would put your brushes in this if you got them clogged or something, or they started to harden. Alright, so now we're going to go in with this dip powder look. So I am first going to apply Bond to my natural nails. I'm not going to oversaturate them. I'm just doing this light coat of Bond. Part of me wonders if this is a dehydrator or if this is a primer. I'm pretty sure it's a primer. So now I'm going to go in with that step 2 and the natural powder from Kiara Sky for the dip powder. I did show you that antibacterial cleansing spray, which I use on every client before I dip. I prefer to dip in the pots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a small line, not quite to each side, concentrating in the middle of each of my nails. Since I am doing tips, I want to give them that extra strength. This is what's going to build me my ever so teeny tiny apex, because these nails really aren't that incredibly long. You just don't want to go fully side to side because it will just make your sides bulkier and make you more likely to file off the color. So I'm using the Kiara Sky dust brush. You could probably just use a blush brush for makeup, but I did get this brush and I do like it. So now I'm going down about 3/4 of my nail and I'm going to put natural on that. This is so I have something to file back to when I decide to change out my color. I would not recommend going over the nail and brushing it over as soon as you take it out of the powder. You kind of need it to set for like a couple of seconds, so I'm not really going over the nail and brushing over it yet. I'm just kind of brushing off the excess around the nail after I dip it. So, like I said, this is also what's going to end up building your kind of apex shape. So, I've also sped this up because you guys don't need to sit here forever and watch me do dip powder nails. I'm really sorry for the choppy intro. I did plan on having another intro, but it just doesn't seem too fitting to this video, I guess. So, I don't know. So next I'm going to apply base again, I believe. But I'm going to this time apply it all over my nail. Yes, I'm going down to the cuticle and I'm going to apply base all over my nail. So, I would not recommend doing this if you are just doing it over like a natural nail overlay. If you're doing an overlay of natural nails with dip powder, I would suggest to just do the 3/4 of the way down the nail or up the nail coat of natural and just leaving it at that. You don't really need the apex builder in the middle. You don't really need this layer of natural way down to the cuticle, because it'll just make the nail too bulky, especially when you put color on. So now I'm going to activate all these 3 layers. And the reason I'm activating now is because I'm going to do a little mini file, and obviously I want the powder to not be like gummy and just roll off. But I also am activating now instead of later because I want to make sure that all of those layers down towards my nail are getting saturated. I feel like sometimes if you do like 3 or 4 coats of dip powder, the Seal Protect can't always saturate down to those bottom layers if you have more under those 3 or 4 layers. So I'm taking the coarse file, I believe, from Exclusive Nail Couture, and I'm just doing a mini little file. This is the equivalent of how I would shape up a clear base after I, applied it or sculpted it. I would just fix up the sidewalls so they're tapered in a little bit, and then I would go over the surface maybe so it's not quite so thick and I don't have like a huge ledge. So yeah, I'm just doing this little mini file. I should probably also give my opinion on dip powder. So I really, for a while, did not like dip powder. I thought it was kind of worthless. I was like, it's literally glue and finer acrylic powder, which isn't wrong. But I was just like, this is pointless. Like, why? I didn't think it really had much technique to it. I was wrong. I don't know if it's because I did dip powder nails when I first started doing nails, and I honestly don't think I like even prepped my nails at all. So that's probably why they didn't stay. So yeah, I don't know if that put a bad taste in my mouth or what, but these dip powder nails do work super, super well. I really like Kiara Sky. I've already ordered a bunch of stuff for them. I didn't even mean really to start doing dip powder nails because I really didn't believe in them until I had a client who said that they were like the only things that worked on her. Now I'm cleansing my nails with rubbing alcohol. Just thought I'd put that in there. And now she used to lose like 3, 4, 5 nails every single time I saw her. But now she doesn't. Now she doesn't lose any, or maybe she might lose one, which is a mystery to me. But okay, so now I am going in with, I believe this is Petal Dust from Kiara Sky. And I apply my base, and then I dip into the Petal Dust, and I'm applying my base like a hairline away, a little bit away from the cuticle, because I want to build up the nail. I don't want to make it super bulky at the cuticle if I do like 2 coats of color right up to the cuticle, especially since I have that layer of natural. And these Kiara Sky powders are pretty pigmented. So yeah. So I'm going a hairline away from the cuticle, maybe a little bit more of a hairline, more than a hairline. But yeah. I think that dip powder, now that I did this set like a while ago, I feel like I would rather do it over natural nails. Like, I feel like it works better as an overlay. I don't love doing it over tips. I'll do it over tips on a client if I need, like, to, I'm, like, losing my words. I can't even. If they, like, break a nail or something, or they lose one. So, I don't actually think I meant to do the Petal Dust on my
my thumb. I think I had just noticed that once I didn't do my ring finger, I was probably like, oh darn. So I'm just going in with that second coat of petal dust on the ones I'm actually supposed to be putting petal dust on, which would be the index, middle, and pinky nail. This is a really pretty baby pink. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. You can't quite see it. At least I'm pretty sure this is petal dust. Yeah. I'm like 98% sure. I also have Tickled Pink, and they're kind of similar. So, yeah. It's also not as easy to patchwork dip powder as I feel like it should be. I don't know. So, you just have to kind of make sure you're getting that base everywhere you want it to go. Yeah, so I think that did say it was petal dust. So this is Tahitian Princess. I know that it's sped up and it's kind of hard to see. So I'm also showing you that you aren't supposed to shake your dip powder jars. You are supposed to like roll them if you want to mix them. And I especially do it with glitters so that all the glitter doesn't fall to the bottom or come to the top, or the clear acrylic is, more evenly distributed. So now I am doing the correct thing on the thumb, which is that Tahitian Princess. Tahitian Princess is a really pretty rose gold, almost leaning more on pinky, and has like little flecks of silver hollow kind of in it. Yeah. If I had to compare it to something, it reminds me a lot of Pink Moscato from Glam and Glitz. I don't know if any of you guys are that well versed in it, but yeah, it reminds me a lot of Pink Moscato from Glam and Glitz. They just have very similar, like, rose gold tones with the lean a little bit pink and the little bit of hollow, but it's very pretty. So, yeah, I just did that Tahitian Princess on the thumb and the ring finger as my little accent nails. And I guess I'm just cleaning up the cuticles, kind of. I think I might have bumped that one, or I might have brushed it too early. So now I'm coming in with that Kiara Sky recycling system, and I'm going to use the Kiara Sky Clear. And it's really convenient. You just put your little finger in there, and then you put the base onto the nail, and then you take this little scooper and you just sprinkle the clear over top of it. It distributes the clear really well. I've also done it this way with color, but I just don't feel like I was quick enough. I don't know. This set didn't turn out quite like I wanted. Yeah. And this was the kind of unintentional non-dominant hand tutorial that, I didn't mean to do. So here you go. You can see me struggle to do my non-dominant hand and witness how extremely awkward I am sometimes. Yeah. Like, I think I'm pretty good at doing my right hand with my left hand, but sometimes it just, like, when I see it, it just does not look cute. So, I think the way you're actually supposed to do this is you're supposed to switch it out every time you sprinkle the clear on. Like, after I would do this, then you should switch it out. But I don't really do that. I just kind of use it until I'm like, that's enough, into the little shovel part that catches it. And then I'm just kind of like, okay. That looks fine to me. Maybe I'm a little too laissez-faire with dip powder. But, yeah. I just want to make sure that tip was covered. You really have to work quick with dip powder. You do. And then you just I dump the rest in because I do sanitize my hands beforehand. So, yeah. It's not like they're germy. Because, trust me, I would not do this if it was not sanitary. that's another reason I was a little off-put to dip powder at first. But I really like the recycling system aspect, and I like my sanitizer that I got. Alright, so now I'm going to activate. So like I said, this is what hardens the glue so that it is, well, hard and activated, and you can file it. When I wear dip powder nails, I'm going to be totally truthfully honest, I don't feel a whole lot of difference from when I have acrylic nails. And I had a client who normally had acrylics her whole acrylic nail life, and I tried dip powder on, and she says she doesn't really feel a difference either. Maybe some people can feel a difference. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more breathable for your nails, but regardless, I don't know. I don't really see it. So I think I filed all these up. I cleansed them. That was the Kiara Sky top coat that I don't use. So I'm going to use the Kiara Sky LED UV Essentials for my top coat, and I'm going to use Route 66 in the Kiara Sky gel polish to make those little Mickeys. So this actually isn't the matching gel polish to Tahitian Princess. Obviously, it's not called Tahitian Princess. I have a dotting tool that I got with a kit, like a cheap kit from, I don't know, a surplus store, like a really long time ago. But I like it because it's a dual-ended dotting tool, and one end is a little bit of a bigger dot, and then the other end is a smaller dot. It's perfect for little Mickey heads because the bigger dot can be his head, and then the smaller dots can just be his ears. But I chose this gel polish because the glitter is a little bit finer than I think it is in Tahitian Princess. And so then you're going to get a more, I don't know, crisp Mickey, I guess, if you're not having to worry. I don't know. I don't really like to have to fight the gel polish, which you kind of have to do. You have to work fast to make sure that you don't, it doesn't like just spread out and become a blob. You want it to be, seen, and you want to make it look like Mickey. So I'm just going to cure that. You could probably flash cure it, but I believe I went in there for 60 seconds. I also don't like feeling designs on my fingers. I think I've been over this. So, yeah, I really like to make sure that it's as flat as possible. I know it's kind of hard with dotting tools, but, So I'm going in with that Kiara Sky LED UV Essentials top coat. This is a tack-free top coat, so it doesn't have a sticky layer, but you only can put it over dip or acrylic or like hard gel. You cannot put this over gel polish because it will crack. It will shatter the polish. It's one of those like over enhancements only like semi-hard gel top coats, which it works okay for me, but I still really like the shine of the regular Kiara Sky top coat. I feel like this doesn't have quite as nice of a shine as that one, but I think these nails still turned out pretty darn cute if you ask me. So I'm going to cure those for 60 seconds. And then I will take them out of the light, and I will put cuticle oil, Kiara Sky's cuticle oil, the Nourish oil, after about 10 seconds on my nails because I don't want to dull the shine of the top coat. So I'm going to wait a couple seconds, and then I'm going to put the cuticle oil on top. So I am using my Kiara Sky Beyond Pro LED lamp, volume 2. It is really nice. I, again, do like this Kiara Sky dip system. Like I said, for my one client, that's the only reason I got it. But now I have a bunch of clients that get dip powder. It's like, I guess they charge a lot of money for it at some salons. like $60. And then they told my friend that she couldn't get fills, which I guess they're not technically fills. It's more comparable to a redesign if I had to compare it to something. But she still said that they wouldn't charge her for that. So, they would make her basically have a new set, and she thought that was kind of worthless. So, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. So, these are the cute little nails. I really like them. I'm going to put that Nourish oil on them to really just make sure that my cuticles are nourished, and I'm going to put it on my other hand as well. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little dip powder tutorial. I have a couple more tutorials about dip powder coming, and I'm sure that I will have more in the future. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like dip powder? Have you tried dip powder? Leave me a comment below. Please be sure to like this video, and please, please, please subscribe to my channel. You guys are all so great. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for this wonderful support that you have given me. So I will catch you in the next one. Bye.